Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakudash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. To you I say Shalom. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the flock of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai. Lord willing, through the Spirit, this is going to be a quick subject, a quick topic about how we can't lose while we're in this truth, man. All right, if you're part of the elect, right, if you're calling on the name of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai in truth and sincerity and doing everything you can to the best of your ability, man, to serve and to please him, man, you can't lose, man. You have nothing to do but to gain, man. All right? Because let's say if, for argument's sake, right, hypothetically, because we know that the scriptures is real. We see the prophecies coming to pass. We know the names are Yahweh, Yahushai, man. We know this for surety, man. All right? But let's say for argument's sake, hypothetical situation, that this is all a fairy tale, man. So really the only thing you have to lose in this world are really fake people, fake friends, and just, living a righteous life to the best of your ability, man. You can't lose, man. But on the opposite side, man, everything is real. The scriptures is real. You have nothing to do but to gain, man. All right? So people in the world that, they don't see the prophecies. They can't see the spirit, man. They're spiritually blind, right? They don't see the value in serving the Lord, man. But serving the Lord is an invaluable thing, man. And I got a couple of scriptures to prove that, man. This is Job chapter 42 and verse 10. And the Lord Yahweh turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. And also the Lord Yahweh gave Job twice as much as he had before. Right, now if you read the account of Job, you understand how much substance he had. It tells you how many sheep and cattle he had, which equates to pure wealth, man. Thousands and thousands of cattle, man. All right, which equates to pure wealth. And of course, the Lord wanted to prove the faith and show the testimony of Job, man. He took it all away from him and plagued him. Took everything, including his health, but he didn't take his spirit, man. Right? And what did he do? Job never dropped the faith. Job never once doubted the Lord, man. Job endured constantly, right, through hell and high water. And he got everything that he lost plus double, man. All right, but it's Job 1. Starting from the top, just to prove what Job had, there was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and eschewed evil. And there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters. His substance also was 7,000 sheep, and 3,000 camels, and 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 she-asses, and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all men of the East. Right? You see how great this man was? How much land, substance he had, man? How big his family was, man? And Job lost it all, man. And still never doubted, man. Still never gave up the faith, man. All right, because he seen the value of serving Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, right? You cannot lose when you're serving the Lord, man. It's impossible, man. All right? Actually, let me go to the book of Sirach, chapter 2. Start at verse 4. Sirach 2 and 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Again, there's a saying in the world talks about the patience of Job, man. All right? Hey, that's how patient you have to be when you're brought to a lower state. Because you got to understand it's only temporary. Everything in this earth is temporary, man. The way society is, the wickedness, right? The trials and tribulations we're going through, the pain and travail, none of that lasts forever, man. None of it, man. But what's going to last forever is the kingdom, the promises of the Lord, man, once you endure, man. And this is the condition of the battle that we got to fight, man. All right? And if you endure, you're going to receive the promises, man. And there's a reason they're called the promises, man, because they're guaranteed to happen. You cannot lose when you're serving the Lord, man. Verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right? The goal is to show you All right, because Scripture says how perfect Job was. All right, so if the Lord described the man as perfect, you got to understand the fire that he's going to get put through is going to be heavy, man. But once he comes out of that, how pure this man would be, man. All right, this is why Job had to go through the things he had to go through. Not only for a testament for us, but a testament for his spirit as well, man. All right? You got to understand, once Job came out of that trial and tribulation, man, his spirit was probably going 1,000, man. All right? Verse 6, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Right? No matter what you're going through, don't go to the side, man, because you're going to fall, man. All right? If you're heading towards Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, stay on that path, man. Stay on the path, man. All right? Verse 8, ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Right? Again, your reward's not going to fail. It's guaranteed, man. As long as you stay on the path, man. Right? The Lord puts us on these trials and tribulations, these treacherous paths, you know, to see if we're going to fall. And if you fall, you don't deserve the reward at the end of the road, man. He that endured to the end, the same shall be saved, man. If you quit halfway there, 99% there, if you quit, you don't deserve a reward, man. You quit. That's it, man. Get out of here. All right? Verse 7, Salakia, verse 8, ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Right? The hope should always be for good, because that's what's coming. No matter what you're going through, it could always be worse, of course, man. We got to hope for the good, man. Pray for the good, because we're going to receive the good, man. All right? And, you know, just because the world is going to hell doesn't mean you still can't receive goodness and blessings during that too, man. Because in Jacob's trouble, hey, 2/3 of our people are going to be going through it, man. 2/3 of our people are going to go through the hardest time ever recorded in human history. But even in that time, we still got to hope for the good, man. And we're going to receive it. Because the scripture says the Lord is not going to, is not unrighteous enough to forget our works and labors of love, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. All right, verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see. Did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Right. Who has the Lord ever despised that tried to serve him, man? Right? When you try to serve your enemies, you try to please these people, especially these heathens, man. Starting with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Right? They'll despise you for trying to serve them, man. If you try to serve them. There are Edomites out there that will despise you if you try to serve them, man. You try to kiss their ass. People don't respect that shit, man. But 2/3 of our people still do it anyway, man. Hoping for a reward, hoping to be cool with their enemies. Hoping to be cool with people that are literally beneath them. Because that's the way the Lord set it up to be, man. All right? You gotta, you know, understand. You gotta have some sort of dignity and pride about yourself, man. When you're a son of the power, man. All right? When you're a prince of the power, you gotta act like it, man. You gotta believe that, you know, you're above these other nations, because the Lord said you are above these other nations. So it's not something that you're thinking about out of pride or arrogance, man. It's factual, man. It's what the Lord ordained it to be, man. So it is what it is at the end of the day. Matthew chapter 19, Salakia. Matthew chapter 19, starting at verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Right? You know, part of getting this truth right now in the flesh, in captivity, is also a way to practice and get us ready to be judges, man. Right? And how we're going to judge? We're going to judge according to the scriptures, man. We're going to have the same judgment as Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We're going to judge everything on earth the same way Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai would do it, man. All right? Equally and fair across the board, man. We're not going to be respecter of persons. We're not going to let, you know, some people slide with some wickedness and other people not slide with it, man. All right? We're going to go by the book, man. And this is just a practice run for it, man. Because this is something that we're going to have to do. Lord willing, we're part of that number, man. All right, judging the 12 tribes of Israel, man. We're going to be sitting in positions of power, sitting in positions of leadership. All right, the Lord's going to trust us with this, man, because we're getting our practice as it is now. And if we could get it right now, but we're in that spiritual body where, you know, wickedness can't corrupt, because we won't be in the flesh, man. You know, we're going to get it perfect, man. In Matthew 19:29, and everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. Right. Again, we can't lose when we're serving the Lord, man. Imagine somebody telling you, hey, invest a couple of dollars in this, and we're guaranteed you to return you 100 times the amount, man. All right, you're gonna put every dime you can spare, man. Every penny you can spare, you're gonna put into that investment, man. Right? It's the same way the Lord's gonna do. And 100 really is a number of completion. It doesn't mean literally 100. It could be 1,000. It could be less. Right? It depends on the spirit and the reward that brother's gonna get, man, or sister, man. All right. Because even though, you know, we do get on the women, we get on the men more than anything, but we do get on the women too. Because, you know, again, we got to be equitable judges, man. Right? We do get on the women, but there are righteous women out there, man. Right? Because it talks about the elect lady. Right? Because it talks about how don't forego a wise woman, man. Because she's invaluable, man. All right. Salakia. Let me jump to the book of Haggai. Haggai chapter 2 and verse 9. The glory of this latter house shall be greater than of the former, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts. And in this place will I give peace, saith the Lord of hosts, man. All right. The glory that we had before isn't going to compare to the glory we're going to receive, man. All right. When you read the accounts of King Solomon and how glorious his kingdom was, man. Scripture talks about how he had nothing of silver, man. Just like that one rapper, Trinidad James, said in a song, man. All gold, everything, man. Now, that's going to be pale in comparison to what we're about to receive, man. The scripture talks about how in the kingdom, our streets are going to be paved with gold, man. So the streets are paved with gold. How much more glorious are the houses and the lands and the vibrations going to be, man? All right? This is why we can't lose when serving the Lord, man. All right? Let me jump back over to the book of Sirach, chapter 4, verse 28. Sirach 4 and 28, or Ecclesiasticus chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth until death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Right. Now, if you're striving for the truth until death, you know, in your day to day, no matter what, man, it's trying your hardest to stay on the path, man. All right. The Lord is going to fight your battles for you, man. And I don't know about you, but if you could choose somebody to fight for you every battle, man, why wouldn't you choose the Lord, who's, you know, constantly undefeated, man? There's not one account. There's not one mention. There's not one incident, not even a whisper of anybody or anything ever defeating the Lord, man. So why wouldn't you want that in your corner, man? It's like if you were on trial for murder, right? Even though the man passed away. But if you have the option to choose a lawyer, you would take Johnny Cochran. Oh, that's the nigga that got OJ off, man. Right? So, of course, you want him on your team. So, how much more the Lord, man? All right? And this is why you can't lose when you're serving him, man. Imagine having the Lord defend you in everything you do, man. Which he does. Right? Because you could be on trial for something you didn't do or something you did do. Right? But if you're serving the Lord to the best of your ability, the Lord could put the spirit upon your lawyer to defend you, man, and get you and walk you out of that situation scot-free, man. All right, this is why you always got to trust in the Lord, no matter what you're doing, or no matter what situation you're dealing with, man. Because you don't know why the Lord got you set up in that situation for what reason, man. All right, let me get one more. I'm going to wrap it up, Lord willing. It's the Old Faithful right here, Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Right? Now, again, if you're lost, right, why wouldn't you want the author of wisdom on your side navigating you, man? Why wouldn't you want that, man? All right, but 2/3 of our people don't see the glory and the beauty of serving the Lord. They don't see the glory of, you know, having a righteous nation, man. All right, they stuck in their ways. They're stuck in the slave mindset where they want to depend on their enemies for everything, even for fucking wisdom, man. And it's sickening out here, man. A nation deprived of men, a nation deprived of real women, man. A nation with destroyed children, man. All right, this is why this place gotta go, right? Because the Lord is not in our people at all anymore, man. Our people have totally forgot the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man, and they're stuck to the ways of their father, the devil. But I'm gonna wrap it up with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rukakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. Until next time, I want to say shalom and abad babal.